Another budget priorities is climate change adaptation. I think it's about time, no, that we also discuss and do something about this.
When
Yes.
I hear about climate adaptation, naiisip ko uli yung sa agriculture eh. Kasi 'di ba, hindi na natin ma-predict kung kailan uulan. Tapos sobrang init pa. Kaya, adaptation in terms of you have to come up with mga bigas na
Yung
alam mo yung
binhi,
matibay sa
yung
init, oo.
yeah, yung binhi.
Anong hybrid nito, oo, yung kaya sa mga bagyo. Kasi nga, kung
That's a good
mananatili
point,
lang tayo
ha?
dun sa regular, 'di ba? Hindi kasi climate
Yes,
adaptation, what we have to adapt to the changing times. Eh, 'di ba
correct.
ngayon, pati nga sa onions, maselan pa naman yung onions, konting, alam mo yung konting,
Talaga, sensitive din
um,
ang onions.
yung
Mara maraming
pagkakaalam
pink
ko
onions
ha,
diyan 'no, na sensitive.
hindi
Sorry, the joke.
oy,
Sorry, ang
ano
corny
yun?
ng joke ko.
Oh, sorry.
Oy, pero yung sa onions, ang alam ko kasi sensitive magtanim ng gano'n, 'no? Pero whatever halaman na sabihin natin na nabubuhay lang or na-harvest mo sa regular na yung dating klima, ngayon iba na eh. Pag sobrang init, ang daling matuyo. So, yung adaptation na sinasabi siguro dyan for me is more of finding new ways or new technology para sa ating crop na maka-adapt talaga sa changing
Yes.
weather, ganyan. What else about, do you think pagdating sa climate adaptation? Siguro mapasok na rin diyan yung usage natin ng power, 'di ba? Dahil sa
Yeah,
sobrang
so
init, baka
so
yung air
kailangan
conditioner
ano,
natin.
buhayin ulit yung institutions na nagre-research sa mga yung binhi. What is the English of binhi?
Actually,
Seeds?
actually meron naman na yun, eh, kaya lang hindi naman na yata masyadong
Seedlings.
active.
Yun,
Nasa
seedling.
Nueva Ecija yun. Ang laki nung ano na yun, ang laki-laki ng research center na yun sa Nueva Ecija. Tapos meron pang
May
Carabao
budget ba?
Institute.
May budget
Ha?
ba? Is there enough budget or hindi lang napapansin?
Well, that's one of the agendas, 'di ba? Kasi yung budget naman na katatapos lang eh, ano yan eh, na-allocate na yan eh, hindi na yan pwedeng galawin. So, sa incoming Congress, meron siguro silang pag-uusapan tungkol sa budget na yan. And I agree, we really have to put more, invest more pagdating sa research and agriculture, sa agriculture natin,
Development,
sa mga
yeah.
programa.
And
Oo, oo, oo,
sometimes
oo.
and sometimes there's budget nga, but is it being used
Yeah,
properly? 'Di
properly.
ba?
Yeah, correct. Kung
Like yung mga
saan-saan
Correct.
priority
napupunta.
projects ba ginagamit or sa mga angat buhay projects?
Ang
Joke.
Kaya nga kailangan natin ng matitinong taong ilalagay sa puwesto na 'yan, 'di ba? Kung manunumbalik tayo sa cabinet members, okay naman yung linagay niya pagdating sa agrarian reform kasi yung lolo nun is, dating agrarian minister din ni, Apo Lakay. Agrarian minister ba or yeah, I think he was the agrarian chief at that time ni Apo Lakay. So yung kanyang apo ngayon, siya ngayon linagay ni ano, ni, Marcos Jr. So, with regards to that, Marlo, kailangan talaga marunong. Alam mo yung hindi lang yung basta farmer ka lang, kundi marunong ka sa administration. You know
That's
what's the
right.
need pagdating sa ano, 'di ba, sa agriculture. So ako, I think he's the best candidate, 'di ba? I mean, I
And I
wish
think
I
another
man Hmm.
another thing
Yes,
about BBM also is that he really has a vision as to where he wants to
Correct.
take the Philippines. So I think he
Yes.
has like a national master plan or blueprint. Kaya itong lahat ng mga agencies and departments na ito, they will all work together. 'Di ba? Just like for
Correct.
example when you're talking about climate change adaptation, you're
Adaptation.
also talking about agriculture. Parang
Correct.
it's all interconnected.
Correct.
Parang ganon.
Actually, yes. That leads us to our next point, economic recovery. Well, I've heard Benjamin Diokno said that according to PBBM, their goal is to have short middle and long-term plans for our economic recovery. And I think that's important because right now we have a problem, 'di ba? We have issues to deal with when it comes to our economy. Pero it's not to say that we cannot have a long-term plan for the country, 'di ba? And that's also very important. Go ahead.
Ikaw, V, what do you think? Lahat naman ng bagay sa lahat ng programa or sa lahat ng organisasyon, meron talagang short and long term. Because as of now, may mga problema tayo. Okay, we're going back to food supply, di ba? Hindi naman natin pwede kasi ipagkailan na aasa pa rin tayo sa mga import. Pero that will be a short solution, di ba? So something like that, when it
Or
comes to
with
economic recovery. Yes, Mark.
yeah, or when it comes to infrastructure, for example, or if you build a nuclear plant, how long will that take? Baka matatapos na lang yung term, hindi pa tapos yung plant, 'di ba? Kasi we all know na sa planning stage pa lang, this already takes years, 'di ba? So it really has to have a long-term plan na yung succeeding administration will have to continue. Parang ganon.
I think the long-term plan also has to do with yung ating yung plano na sustainable. Hindi lang yung talagang pang
Yes.
mabilisan. Like for example, ako example ko lagi yung bigas or importation ng mga pagkain. That's a short-term plan. Dahil sa ngayon, hindi pa talaga natin ma-address yung kakulangan natin dahil hindi naman tayo masyadong nagpo-produce ng inang palay. But the long-term goal there is by doing research and finding the best seedlings that will adapt to climate change. That's a long-term solution kasi once that's disseminated sa farmers, alam na natin yung technology, then we can actually produce or get back to the old times during the 70s when we are used to be called the rice granary of the Philippines. We have ESIA and we are very strong in importing rice, diba? So I guess that's one of the long-term solution. No? What else, guys, do you think about yung mga long-term solution? I mean, si Jock na mahusay talaga yan. Yung
Yes.
performance in your past administrations, magaling talaga. So ako, wala akong masasabi
Well,
dyan.
in fairness to him, Miss Marlo, in spite of every country in the world having through the roof inflation rate, ours are maintained eh. Yes, we are experiencing increased inflation rate, but I think because of the measures that Benjamin Diokno did during Duterte's administration and the other economic team of Duterte, we are now we are doing fairly well compared to others when it comes to the rising inflation of other countries, 'di ba? So masasabi mo talaga
Kaya nga,
na
you're right, Rad. This has to, and what you said has to be emphasized. Because if you just hear to the critics, you just hear the
correct.
critics, no? You just hear
Complaining.
them. It's as if that we're we're doing the worst in the world.
Correct.
Don't they realize that this is a global crisis? That
Correct.
inflation is rampant in, or is
And
it?
it's
It
even
is in
worse
all
in
countries,
other
maybe. Yeah.
countries. Yes.
Plus, pa nagka Ukraine, Russia. On
Correct.
top of the pandemic, 'di ba?
And it's
So,
not like we're
lahat
saying na
talaga.
yeah, it's not like we're saying na the government cannot do better. Of course, we can always do better, 'di ba? But at least acknowledge where credit is due.
Yeah, and with the
Absolutely
resources we have
agree.
available, I think we're doing a very good
Correct.
job.
We did. In fact, we got out of the pandemic with flying colors, diba? If you compared our scores yung sa mga bansa who fared well in the pandemic, ang taas kaya ng score natin. So we have to give credit to the government. And yung sinabi mo, Marlon, na maraming critics, alam mo kasi tingin ko lang dyan, it's because they refuse to see the good side. Eh. They refuse to see yung magagandang nangyari. Because talagang hate lang nila ang gobyerno. So para sa kanila, wala talaga silang makikitang mabuti. Kaya nga, we should really give this new government a chance, eh, di ba? Let's give them space para magawa yung gusto nila. Kasi kung laging batikos and batikos, we are becoming an obstructionist, di ba? So, as far as I
Correct.
know, ngayong paalis na si Duterte, nakabayad tayo ng 1 billion sa utang at meron tayong 9 months na reserve. So, economy natin is afloat and we have to thank the President for that and his team. And now coming to this,
Correct.
yung administration, may plano pa rin si BBM. He's got this vision, sabi nga ni Marlu, just like his father. And I really wish him well na, magampanan niya talaga ang trabaho niya talaga ng maayos.
All right.
Diba?
Remaining dun sa Marcos budget priorities, I think we have already touched or discussed briefly about the infrastructure projects, also utilization of renewable energy, sustainable development, and I think what we can finally discuss on this list is the strengthened tourism and jobs creation before we move on
Ako
to the
gusto ko
next
yan.
topic.
And
Gusto
yung
ko yan.
Yes.
Tourist.
may healthcare and education pa.
Ay, oo, sorry, I forgot about healthcare and education.
Nakalimutan na sa listahan.
Ang
What do
dami
you think
kasi,
about
di ba?
Ang
tourism?
dami. Ang
Ang dami
daming
Ang
nga.
dami niyang
problema.
priorities, parang lahat na.
Lahat
Pero
talaga.
pero it speaks
Oo.
of it speaks of what we need to do, what we need to
Yeah.
work on talaga.
And it
And
also
I
speaks
think
about
naman,
this, ano,
this
sa
can all be
president.
done
Yeah, sorry.
simultaneously. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you speaking?
Hindi,
I
sige.
think this
Yeah,
can
yeah,
all
okay.
be done
Okay, go
simultaneously,
ahead.
you know.
Okay, go ahead, Miss Marlo.
Yeah. Pwede
Twitter
namang
space.
sabay-sabay eh.
It's okay.
Correct.
Ganun.
Hindi, I mean,
Hindi, sige.
sabay-sabay gawin. Gawin yung his
Correct.
priority projects. Pwedeng
Correct.
sabay-sabay umpisahan.
Yeah.
He just have to have a very good team to administer everything para parang si Duterte, di ba? Ang galing-galing ng team niya pagdating sa build, sa DPWH, GOTR, and pagka meron ka kasing ganung team, di ba parang wala ka ng problema, just let them do their piece and then basta directions na lang yung sa iyo. And hopefully,
Correct.
ako gustong-gusto ko talaga yung budget sa tourism. Alam niyo bakit kasi? Marami na ako naririnig na lumibot ka man sa buong mundo, pero pag nailibot mo ang buong Pilipinas, para ka na sa paraiso. Ang dami-dami natin kasi pwede talaga i-promote dito. At the same
Wow.
time, makakapag-ano pa talaga, alam mo yung makaka-create ka ng job opportunities, yung the mere fact na ikaw ay isang, ano ba yan, yung nagtutour ka, ano bang tawag doon? So, kung nagsi-senior moments na naman ako, guys, sorry. Yung tour guide, mga tour
Yeah.
guide. Tapos marami mag-open ng opportunities as well na magtayo ng sarili ng travel agency. Kasi nakita mo naman yung dalay ng turista pagdating dito, they always go to the south, di ba? And so, sino-promote natin yung South, but this time, pwede naman natin i-promote yung North. Kasi ang dami mo talaga makikita sa Pilipinas. Hindi lang lugar, kundi pati pagkain, yung kultura natin sa sayaw, sa damit, di ba? So, kung ma-increase talaga yan, better. Hindi ko naman masasabing nahuhuli ang tourism natin dahil kahit paano unti-unti na tayo nakikilala sa buong mundo. Pero siguro konti pa talagang sipa, you know? Sa China nga kasi 'di ba ang dami ng tourism. Tapos ang Thailand, ewan ko bakit pagdating sa Asia, bakit China at Thailand ang laging naiisip bisitahin, lalo yung mga tao sa UK. Bakit kaya? B, any thoughts on that?
Well, if I may, Madam
Oh.
Ra, we are kasi, our geography is unique. We are not like Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia na you can just if you visit one of those countries I mentioned, you can also visit the others in the same way na they border each other kasi. We're like separated eh. We're like in a different geography than them. Kaya
Okay.
parang
So parang
that's why
sinasabi mo na kailangan para pumunta dito, kailangan mag-jet pa, mag-aeroplano, mamangka,
yeah,
gano'n.
un,
Hindi
yeah,
siya, ano,
unlike if you go to Thailand or Malaysia,
mm,
madali ka makakapunta ng Singapore kasi malapit lang sila sa isa't isa. But I guess that's a challenge also for us. How do we make our country how do we attract people to come here kahit na kahit na nakahiwalay tayo from the rest of our neighbors, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Decriminalize
Yes, Rad. I
marijuana.
think to be able to do that, we have because our destinations are already in place, di ba? And maraming natakot with what happened to Boracay, so kanya-kanyang linis. You know what I mean? So
Yes,
it's already there. What DOT has to do is make sure that the hotels and other accommodations, for example, are up to standards.
correct.
Even the tourist guides, like in some Asian countries, you can't be a tourist guide unless you have like a certificate. You
Accreditation.
study
Well,
for
that's
it.
happening here.
Oo.
Yes, that's happening here
So it's
naman. Pero
happening
I
here
guess,
also.
yes. But
Pero
yeah,
matanong ko
I
lang sa
agree.
inyo.
And also, and to add to that, we need flights. Like for example, even for local tourists. For example, I'm
Yes,
from Bacolod. I can't I can't go to Palawan directly because there's no direct flight.
direct flights.
Yeah,
See,
so I have
that's
to
one of the
go
things we can
via.
improve on. Yeah,
That's why we
So,
have
may tanong
to
ako sa inyo.
put that in
I have a
place.
question. Kasi 'di ba, we are talking about budget sa tourism, yung one of the programs of President Marcos. Do you think na nagkulang tayo sa budget sa pagpo-promote ng Pilipinas? Do you think that we have to do more commercials, more marketing? Do you think we have to improve? Kasi I think parang yung sa mga budget para yung sa budget tourism, kasama dyan yung mga infrastructures eh. Do you think we should put up more hotels or parang dami na lang natin kasing hotels, di ba? Or should the budget go to training,
I think
more
this
personnel?
should be assessed, Madam Rap.
yes, I agree.
Like for
I
example, in Boracay, all of a sudden there were too many hotels already na parang overpopulated na
Oo,
siya, di ba?
sobra,
So it has
oo.
to para maging sustainable din. And yun, environmental issues, etc. And to
Tsaka
maintain the
yung mga
beauty of the place.
Yun yung gusto ko sabihin sa'yo, Marlo, din eh, yung nabanggit mo na rin yan, yung budget should go more on ano, eh, beautifying eh, di ba? Not only promotion but also beautifying yung mga napabayaan na, just like Boracay, I'm sure malaki yung budget na ginawa nila dyan. Pati Dolomite Beach, di ba? If you have you been to Manila Bay? Sobrang ganda, parang kala mo na sa probinsya ka ring beach. Ganun siya kaganda. So, okay lang naman na yung ating pera napunta doon. So, probably yung tinutukoy nga nila na budget for that is, for me, is for improvement of our tourism facilities as well as training personnel yun nakikita ko. But again, sabi mo nga Marlo, we still have to assess. But I'm really happy na isa sa mga budget niya is for tourism. And then, for tourism and healthcare.
And also I think we need more aggressive uh, promotion and marketing, 'di ba?
Campaigns,
But I
no?
think naman
Campaigns.
I don't know sino bang DOT ni BBM.
Christina
yung anak
Frasco.
ni Governor
Yeah,
Gwen
yeah. Yeah,
Garcia.
I think she
Mm.
will do well also.
She wants to
Kasi
focus
mukha
on
naman siyang
food.
administrative eh.
She wants to focus on food din to promote yung mga local foods all over the country.
That's
Tsaka
true.
Mindanao
But
yata, di
actually with
ba?
food, that can go hand in hand with the destination, 'di ba?
Yes.
You
Correct.
don't
And that
visit
Yeah,
the
includes,
yeah.
resort only, but
yeah.
the entire yeah.
Kasi when we travel, right, when we go to whichever country, we want to taste their food. So we need to promote that and yung i-market talaga yan. Just like how other countries do it. Dapat ganun talaga. And it will open up smaller businesses, di ba?
Correct.
For
Yes, yes.
for everyone.
Mga restaurants or souvenir shops, no? There's a lot of things that we can benefit talaga pag na-promote yung tourism. And yan yung yaman natin eh, may yaman tayo sa kalikasan. So why not take advantage of it, right? Baka yung Dolomite Beach will be one of the tourist spots already ng mga travel agencies, di ba?
Correct.
So,
Why not?
But wait, guys, we have a part 3 of our first episode. So enjoy!